10,599.
Okay.
Yeah, 10,599 Ghana cedis. It's a very nice jacuzzi. Really like it. And it's we like the theme because we have a white theme in terms of our.
Yes, it was the black one that was 11,000.
Yes, the black one was 11,700. So this was 10,000. Guys, welcome to Asher and Gad channel, making Africa home again, family at a time. Today on this lovely Sunday afternoon to give you a brief side update. We've been busy doing a lot of shopping. It's been hectic, but we're getting there. We really are getting there. So we give all glory to the Most High. Yeah? Before I continue, I'd like to say thank you very much to our Patreon family. Really appreciate all your support, and our subscribers also, all the questions and all the emails we've been getting over the past week. There've been quite a few. I've had, as usual, multiple requests to consult or to visit people's sites, to design and etc., which I will get into. Just not quite ready to do that yet because we are still building ours and it's really involving, but hoping to get into that in the next sort of 2 or 3 months. All right, so what do we have for you today? Pictures coming up on your screen. You can see that the fence wall we talked about has been raised to a suitable height to make it risk-free from the electric fence. We had to remove the fence and we've raised it from the generator area all the way to the end, so we're quite happy with that. The electric fence man not too happy because he has to do his work all over again, but you know, he'll be paid for it, so no issues there. Borehole plastering has been done. You can see that picture on your screen as well, which is great. So we are progressing, but today's video is mainly about the shopping that we've had to do over the last 2 weekends. Really, Palace Home Decor. Let's start Palace Home Decor. So we got ourselves this lovely jacuzzi, which I absolutely love. Was picked out especially by Gad. Okay, this is a very nice jacuzzi from Palace Home Decor. Do you remember the price? It was about
something.
No, it was about 10,599.
Okay.
Yeah, 10,599 Ghana cedis. It's a very nice jacuzzi. Really like it. And it's we like the theme because we have a white theme in terms of our.
Yes, it was the black one that was 11,000.
Yes, the black one was 11,700. So this was 10,599, which was fine. So no, it's pretty good. They've installed it today. And guys, if you're gonna buy a jacuzzi from Palace Home Decor, one tip is to ask the guys to install it themselves, because when they're installing it, if they find any issues, then they can sort you out in terms of a replacement product or whatever the case may be. So I chose to use the Palace Home Decor plumbers to install the jacuzzi only. Our main plumber will do everything else, all the basins and the kitchen taps and everything. They'll do all of that. But one thing I want to talk about regarding the jacuzzi is, again, our first electrician strikes again. You know, this is the reason why he got sacked. Now, in this jacuzzi, behind this headpiece is where the electric motor is. It sits behind there, right? And on that side, you've got all the plumbing connections and also the physical electrical connection. So at low level, somewhere behind that area there's a socket in the wall, okay? And the idea is that the pump will plug into that socket. That socket will always be on. This is how it's supposed to be. That socket will always be on. You're supposed to have it right here. You're supposed to have a switch on the wall here, okay? So you can switch the pump on and off here, so that you don't leave it permanently. When you're ready to use the jacuzzi, just switch it on here. But unfortunately, our first electrician strikes again. When we were at Palace Home Decor, we were looking at the pictures. We thought he had made an allowance, But this pipe here goes nowhere near the socket. It runs horizontally here for some reason, for some strange reason. So that's a complete cock up, complete wrong. Okay, so which is a real headache. You know, we really wanted to buy the jacuzzi. I had to sit down and, guys, you remember I was sitting down and thinking, trying to find a solution. How do we solve this? Because we really wanted the jacuzzi. So we found a solution, which is we're going to have to make as neat as possible. This is a real shame. Really annoying. Really annoying. This is why you need to be on site as much as possible. So from the socket in the wall, we've had to run an extension to there. Okay. Now that extension, the pump itself plugs into that extension. Okay. Now that pump, it's all very safe because the socket itself is on an RCD, and the pump that plugs into it is also on an RCD. So it's very safe in terms of in the contact with water and tripping out to prevent electric shock. But what we are this is just temporary. We haven't finished yet. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this out. Okay. We will either screw the socket onto the wall and put a nice cover on it, a nice cover that can be opened to match the color of the tiles. Okay, or we will lay it on the floor again with a nice cover on it to match the color of the floor tiles. Okay, so that it will blend into the background and also be protected as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to have to do. Initially, I was thinking about, you know, cutting this edge, putting a hinge on it so you can just hinge it open and then get to the socket. But that's going to sort of detract from the beauty of this lovely finished jacuzzi facade, if you like. So we're gonna mount it on probably mount it on the wall and put a nice cover over it. Hide all the cables, blend the cover into the color of the tiles, and then the job done. Okay? Yay! Not ideal, but still okay. Obviously, you know, we want the jacuzzi, and you know, we were absolutely not going to chisel through those tiles and remove all those tiles and chisel through the wall and just to put a pipe in between that space and the socket, and then to put a switch in, and then to replaster and to get the tilers in again. And you know what it's about, what it's like with tiles. It could be you won't get this same tile again. Yeah, the pattern of the tile runs out so quickly, so we couldn't take that risk. So this was this is the only option that we had. Yeah, it's just unfortunate it can't really hide behind here, because this is as far as this will go, because it has to be, the wall is not perfectly straight. There's a lot of silicone there. This is as far as it will go. So it'll come out here and it'll be nice and tidy by the time we're done with it, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. So we're going for a white theme. You know, if Gad pans around, you'll see we've got our double basin, his and hers. Okay. But that's we're just positioning it really. It's going to be lifted up and be mounted off the wall at the right height. Okay. You've also got the matching cabinet, which is just by that chair. Matching cabinet, which will also be mounted on the wall to the left of the double basin, because it's a matching pair. Okay. So it's quite nice. We like them. Pretty good. In terms of the basin, that double basin, where do we get that from, Gad? Remember that double basin? We got it from, is it Achimota? Yes. Yeah. That's it, yes. We got it from Achimota or St. John's. West African Hardware Decor. Yeah. Yes, West African Hardware Decor in St. John's, Achimota, sort of heading towards Mount 7, if you like. And that his and her basin, double basin, the cost was, from the top of my head, it cost 4,300 cedis. Okay, that's the double basin. 4,300 cedis. Or the whole thing, you can see there, including the drawers, everything. Okay, the taller cabinet, which is the one by the taller cabinet there, that on its own was 1,300 cedis. Okay, 1,300 cedis. So that's a total of what, 5,600 cedis. Okay, then we have a couple of mixer taps. One mixer tap there and one mixer tap here. Okay, we've got a hot and a cold connection, so you get one of each to that tap and one of each to that tap, which is a mixer tap. Each tap is about 500 cedis. Okay, so in total, the set of the double basin plus the cabinets on my side plus the taps, 6,600 cedis. Okay, the other currencies are on your screen as usual. So, but don't actually, one thing I've forgotten, this double base actually comes with a lovely mirror. So it comes with a massive mirror which has a couple of LED lights on top as well. We haven't installed it, it's in a box, but just you can imagine what I'm talking about. Massive light, couple of LEDs, massive mirror, sorry, couple of LED lights on top of it for illumination. This is one thing the electrician did do. Well, the first electrician, he made an allowance for the LED light, which is this hole here and these cables. And we switch. You come in and you switch it from here, and that will switch that light. So that's a good thing he did there. We have the allowance. So this cabinet, we're going to mount somewhere here. Okay. Initially, I thought it should be mounted here, but I was quickly corrected by Gad. Okay, because she's got a better artistic eye than I have. So got it out of there and put it on the left hand side because it is a pair. It was a pair in the shop. It goes either on the left or right of it. So
I don't know what you were thinking. Putting it at the back.
Well, that's I don't know. I was just thinking spatially. I guess I wasn't thinking artistically. I was just thinking spatially. Yeah. So guys, we had another carpenter come to our site today. Seems to know what he's doing. Another young guy as well. So we'll compare him to the first young guy. Compare and contrast. See what their prices come back, and then we'll go from there. I'm hoping that we'll get a good. I'm praying. I'm believing that we'll have a good outcome because I've been told the carpenters are a nightmare, but I believe this will be a good outcome. We've had another company come in and do measurements for the shower cubicles, and they're all going to be hinged. Okay, definitely as per the other video that we did. And if you haven't watched that previous video about hinged or sliding shower doors, please click on the link above to watch that video so you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've had another company come in. It's all going to be hinged, 10 or 12 mil thick glass. You wanted opaque, didn't you?
Yeah.
Opaque, sandblast opaque.
Did you like the one we saw?
Yeah.
What's it called? Palace Mall.
Palace Mall, yeah.
Yeah.
Palace Mall, yeah. So
it
Palace Home Decor, yeah, yeah.
It was really beautiful.
It was opaque, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was opaque.
Yeah, yeah. So really beautiful. We'll probably go for the opaque in the master bedroom and guest bedroom, but maybe the other two bedrooms make it plain glass. Spread the cost out, you know. Spread the cost out. Awesome. So let's oops, sorry. So that's where we are in the master bedroom bathroom. It's coming along nicely, and really we are trying to. We're believing over the next week and a bit, hopefully a week and a couple of days, 2 days, we'd have finished installing all the basins, you know, all the all the basins, all the toilets, you know, all the toilets and all the showers as well. So that would be great. So let's just move into here. So guys, you see the air conditioning is working now very nicely. It's nice and cool in here. Obviously there's some remedial work to be done there, as I talked about in the previous video. We'll just patch it up with mortar, plaster it, and we'll repaint it the color of the wall, which is fine, but it's working nicely. Samsung digital inverter, very, very, very energy efficient. So happy with that installation. For those of you who are not aware, to install, it's about between 200 and 300 cedis per pair to install. Okay, so kitchen appliances. Now we've come to the point where we are buying our kitchen appliances. We bought a whole load yesterday, and you know, going out to buy stuff in Accra is not easy. You know, set up early in the morning because we had a couple of shops that in mind, didn't we, Gad?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Initially, we were talking about going to Osu, Good Luck Africa, and
it was an interesting day.
it was. You know, we called them, asked them a few questions, and realized that their stock seemed to be a little bit limited. So, then we spoke to Kaiser. Kaiser is a brilliant company, German-made products, very, very good quality products, but extremely pricey. What do I mean? We saw a double fridge, or fridge freezer, let's say, in Kaiser, very nice, but it's 15,000 cedis. Can you imagine that? 15,000 cedis. just for a double fridge. Okay, we saw one that was equally as good, in fact very, very good, which was a Samsung one, also a fridge freezer, but with twin cooling, which means you can convert the freezer into a fridge, which is amazing, or you can have one part on and one part off. Really, really good quality. Samsung is a very, very, very great brand, right? And that Samsung brand was 9,600 Ghana cedis, and we managed to negotiate it down to 9,200 Ghana cedis. So imagine that difference, 9,200 Ghana cedis for quality Samsung fridge freezer, or pay 15,000 for Kaiser fridge freezer. Yeah, I'm sure German product quality amazing, will last forever, but I'm sure the Samsung will equally last for a long time. But every man to his choice. If you want to go to Kaiser, then that's fine as well. Amazing products. But we decided not to with that particular item. On our way, this driver, that's why it's good to ask questions to these Uber drivers, because we don't necessarily know where everything is, but he pointed out and moved us to an amazing place. It's called North Industrial Area. It's sort of not too far from the ring road, or around the circle area. Okay, even though on Uber it tells you Kaneshi, it's kind of more circle. It's a North Industrial Complex. There's so many different shops: Malcolm Plus, Hisense, Samsung, media. So many different outlets who are selling more or less the same stuff. So when that happens, they all got quality items, but because they're all in the same area, they have to sort of compete against each other, which means you are more likely to get good value for your money. Yeah, exactly, which was good, because yesterday we bought a dishwasher, a deep freezer, a 6-burner cooker, washing machine, tabletop fridge, and then a fridge freezer. Okay, and all of that, including transport all the way from Circle, which yes, cooker, all of that was 26,550 cedis. Okay, which for all of that, which have Samsung brands in them, not bad at all. And imagine if we went to Kaiser, I would have spent more than half of that, 15,000, just on a fridge freezer. So let's break it down. So we bought the Samsung fridge freezer, which is about 9,200 Ghana cedis. Then we have the tabletop fridge, which is a Hisense one, just for the bedroom, which is all right, which is about 1,100 Ghana cedis. Then the small one, yeah. 1,090. Okay, 1,090. I just approximate. Okay, 1,090. All right, Ghana cedis. Then we have the washing machine, which guys, washing machine. You wanted the top loader, didn't you?
Yeah. It's easier to work with, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just limit it. Your stuff there. You don't have to keep mentioning all the time. But yeah.
But
you ask the right questions.
Exactly.
I didn't know Jeff about that.
Yeah. I'm glad we asked, because with the top loader, guys, we have to look at the plumbing connections at the back. If you want to get a top loader washing machine, okay, you need to have both a hot and a cold water connection to it. Okay, where we have our laundry room, we didn't make that allowance. We only made allowance for a cold water connection. I guess for all our lives, we've really only used the front loader, which just takes a cold water supply in and washes the clothes. If it needs the water to be a bit warm, that washing machine warms the water itself using its electrical connection. Okay, so all we have in our laundry room is a cold water connection. So therefore, the top loader would not work.
So basically, people in America do use the top loader a lot. So they would have to do
the hot and cold connection.
So if we knew of that, probably we would have fixed it.
Yeah, exactly. Because we've never used them. We don't know about that. I guess if we had used them before, then we would have made that allowance. Yeah.
But if you're in the UK, obviously people want to do things the way they like it. But I think at the top of that is a lot easier to use.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, so if you live in the UK and you're thinking of building a house here, so I would suggest you put the hot and cold water
in your laundry. Yeah, if you want to get a top loader.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't be like us,
If you want to get a top loader washing machine, yeah. I'm happy. The front loader is a very good brand. That cost 4,000. Yeah, the list price was 4,199 cedis, But again, if you don't ask, guys, if you don't ask, you don't get. Okay, so managed to negotiate it down to 3,850 Ghana cedis. Okay, again, Samsung brand, so very, very good. All right, then we had the 6-burner cooker, which we got from Malcolm Plus. Okay, we actually went to the Samsung shop and then we went to Malcolm Plus. You like the one we saw in the 6-burner one? It's pretty good. Yes. Yeah. It's a bit low, so in the kitchen you have to raise. Oh, was it 5-burner? Oh, sorry, 5-burner. Yeah, it's 5-burner.
It's quite big.
Oh, I see. Yeah, large. Yeah.
The other 4 burners are equally large.
Yes. Okay.
They're not small.
Small. It's like
But the one
2 on
is
each.
very
Very big. Yeah. 2 on each side and 1 big one in the middle. Yeah. Okay. So we'd have to raise it a little bit, which
It's very low.
yeah, a bit low. But the way they set it up in the shop, they had them raised anyway. So it sounds like it's something that's commonly done. Yeah. So that 5 gas burner was 5,399 Ghana cedis. But with your 7% discount, it came down to about 5,021 cedis, Ghana cedis. So that was pretty good. What else have I not said? Yes, a 260-liter deep chest freezer. That was from I think that was from Hisense. Yeah, that was 2,250 Ghana cedis. Okay, and then finally we got a dishwasher. Okay, dishwasher, quite a sizable dishwasher. Okay, because that is a dishwasher for me. Whoever invented the dishwasher, God bless you, man. That's it. It's a lifesaver. Absolute lifesaver. That dishwasher, absolute must. So dishwasher from Hisense was 3,800 Ghana cedis. Okay, it was a pretty good one. Pretty good. So altogether, approximately 26,550 Ghana cedis, including the transport cost all the way from the North Industrial area, which is near the Circle area. So yeah, I think it was a pretty good deal in the end. It was a long day. Set it off about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't get back home until about 8 o'clock in the evening. Because obviously you window shop, you go to one shop, check the prices, go to the other one, check the prices. So that area is good because you're not traveling too far. But if we had gone to Kaiser and it's, oh, this is nice, but we have to travel all the way from East Legon all the way to Circle. Yeah, man. That was amazing. That was amazing because without his knowledge, local knowledge, we would be lost, completely lost. So local knowledge is important. Absolutely. That's why when I talked about air conditioning units, which ones I'm going to select, I talked about local knowledge. I need to understand from those who are installing the air conditioning units and maintaining them, which ones do they feel are really good. And it always came up, well, I asked about 3 guys, so not everybody, 3 guys. They said Samsung or Media, so I just chose, stuck to them. I'm sure LG is good as well. I hear LG is very good as well, but Samsung. No, I didn't. But at the end of the day, we've got 3 air conditioning units now, okay, and that's all we need to move in. In the future, when we decide to add, if we decide to add, we can always go for LG or something like that. Although I tend not to like to mix manufacturers in the same house. Yeah. The reason being, if the person who's maintaining your air conditioning units is used to maintaining Samsung, then it's quite easy for him. When you start introducing a different brand, then it presents a different challenge because the person doesn't know the intricacies of LG and therefore may screw it up the first one on 1 or 2 occasions until they get used to it. So, but yeah, but all good, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. As usual, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you always be aware when Asher and Gad upload a new channel for your viewing pleasure. All right, so we'll see you next time. As usual, from you it's guys, Yeveshia. See you next time.